Hey everyone, welcome back to Isyour6covered. And I got some comments here. You could call it a Rick's Ramblings. You can call it whatever the heck you want. It might make some people pissed, but sometimes the truth hurts. So here it goes. So I'm driving along. It's nighttime, it's raining. And we got what appears to be an intoxicated driver. Whether the person was or wasn't, I don't know. But it brought up a good point in my mind about mass shootings, people that go out and, basically do harm to people with firearms, and how that makes the community, the gun community, look bad. But then I thought, you know what? Everybody makes decisions, whether good or bad. And when you're young, you make bad decisions and hopefully you learn from them. And sometimes it takes getting caught, getting in trouble, maybe timeout, depending on how young you were or are. Or if you're a little older, you might have got a good belt whooping when you did something really bad. But as we get older, we learn a little more about wrong and right. But then we get to the point where some people, not everybody of course, they get invincible or feel like their power, the old, it's not gonna happen to me. So the reason for this video, rant, BSing, whatever you want to call it, is I kind of categorize people that drink and drive right up there with active shooters. Now, I can go a lot more in depth about it, and it's probably in your mind you're going, what the hell is he talking about? They're not even close to each other. But in a little bit of a way they are. And the reason why is, if you had an active shooter, some jackass running around shooting at people but never really hit anybody, wouldn't it be the same as driving around drunk? You're driving around drunk, you have a weapon, which is your car, alright? And you're just basically getting lucky because you haven't crashed into anybody, killed anybody. Now, to kind of separate both of those, there's a huge difference between deciding to kill somebody, meaning grabbing a gun, going in and trying to shoot at people, or hopefully not, but actually hitting people, as compared to driving drunk. I think the person that drives home drunk doesn't particularly say, I can't wait to crash into a family and kill everybody, but it's basically the same thing. So the reason for this video is I saw that person on the road and I just thought, man, if he is drinking, maybe he just looked down for a split second, checked his phone, which he probably shouldn't have done, but maybe he just wasn't paying attention, and that's called an accident. Now if you get drunk and you go out and crash into somebody, that's not an accident. It's really not. You can put it any way you want, but it's an incident. It's you or somebody gambling with your life and the lives of our families out there driving on the road. And I don't think it's much appreciated by anybody. The questions we could always say is, have I waited long enough? Do I feel like I have been cleared of all the alcohol in my system? And I know some of you guys are going, man, this is jacked up. But if it's hitting home and you've been gambling and gambling over the years, this video may save your life. Or it may wake you up to reality that, hey, I need to be more responsible. And there's no reason you can't go out and have fun. That's the reason why there's taxis. That's the reason why there's designated drivers. That's the reason why you have good buddies you can call and maybe can give you a ride home. Or you can just sit there and wait till you're sober. Now the legal limits, I think, are a little different in each state, depending on what kind of license you have. But if you feel the need to go out and drink, feel the need to take that energy as well and find a way to get home safely so that your family can visit you with the pulse and not in a box, a casket, or in an urn. So I just wanted to say, everybody stay safe out there. The holidays are coming up. A lot of people make bad decisions, and I'm just hoping that we can all get home and see the next year. So with that said, I appreciate everything you guys do, and all the commenting, the sharing, the liking. Really puts a smile on my face, and probably everybody else that has a channel out there. But I just figured you guys deserve to hear the truth, and sometimes for some of us the truth may hurt, but crashing in and killing a family is a lot more painful when you wake up. I'm pretty sure. I've been in the fire service for 26 years now. I've seen lots of accidents where the drunk just basically turns into jelly, doesn't get hurt at all or minimal, and that poor family that was headed home from a soccer game or a movie or whatever the case was, basically lost the whole family or some of the family, or will be spending many of months in the hospital recovering, or even years. So even though it's a bummer kind of video, probably a downer, it needs to be said, and hopefully you guys share this. Take care. God bless.